Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another review. Hurt people on Tubi. Now, unless you want to be hurt yourself, then don't watch the movie. But if you do want to hurt yourself, go ahead and see this movie because it's just one bad thing after another, right? So this girl, I guess she's playing like a college, early 20s girl, runs into this dope boy, right? Classic story, the good girl has a good head on her shoulders, meets the dope boy, gets intrigued by the lifestyle. Then once he gets her, he starts treating her like crap. Um, and it's always hurtful to see, especially because she wasn't paying him no mind for a little minute. But it's like the night she ran into him again at a party, people get shot up. I think somebody dies. He's involved. I tell young women all the time, please be careful. I know it sounds nice and it's thrilling and fun, but it's not worth it, okay? So, in the midst of him treating her like crap, he's cheating and everything. And the story really just is crazy because he pretty much made her carry some drugs for him, put it in her car. Her mom ends up taking her car to run to the store, gets pulled over by the police. They search the car. Bam, the mom's in jail. I honestly thought he was going to kill the mom. That's what I thought was going to happen in the movie. Also, the mom. Why did mom look like she a hot 2 years older than her? I've had this conversation before about these movies on Tubi where they have somebody mama looking like they 32 and the daughter's like 28. Why do y'all do that? It can't be that hard to find. I understand you're dealing with a small budget. It cannot be that hard to find somebody's mama down at, Mount Zion Baptist, okay, that can play the role, for a few scratch offs or something or whatever she wants. Quit putting these people that look like they are sisters and trying to make a mother and daughter. Okay, back to the movie. So I believe she ends up getting out, and she's trying to warn her daughter about the guy, even though, we know at this point he ain't about it. She's abusive and everything now, calling her out of name and all that. This is where I'm like, y'all wrote this just to break our hearts, right? We find out she thought she was pregnant. She goes to the doctor. The doctor talking about, I got good news and bad news. What's the good news first? The good news is you're not pregnant. Okay, what's the bad news? You got HIV. Why would you package that up like that? If I have HIV, don't sit here and play this good news, bad news stuff with me, okay? Because the good news doesn't mean shit now. You told me I got AIDS, HIV, whichever one she said she had. Like, what kind of doctor fired her? And come to find out, her trifling friend was sleeping with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend got the AIDS from her. So the main character, pretty much got the AIDS from her friend through her boyfriend, right? And her excuse is, well, you're pretty, I'm tired of you getting everything, blah blah blah. Then when she run up on her, the AIDS shit gonna pull out a gun and all that. I'm sorry. She should have put a hit out on her. She wasn't mad enough and sad enough and crying enough for me. Not only are you screwing my boyfriend, but you're giving me some crap that I can't get rid of. Now, in 2025, HIV, the treatment for it has come a long way. It's not an automatic death sentence like it was in the 80s and 90s. I remember when I was growing up in the 90s as a kid, AIDS was a big, like how COVID was in 2020. It wasn't a pandemic. Like the world didn't stop, but it was like all in the news. It was always, there were always like public service announcements about it. If there was a teen sitcom, they always had an HIV AIDS story, something like that. So it's come a long way. So it's not an automatic death sentence, but still nobody wants that shit. And to get it like that, and then she was a virgin when she met him. So you lose your virginity to a guy that you love and trust just for him to turn around and screw your best friend raw who has AIDS. Like, then they gonna hit us with, you got pancreatic cancer. She has AIDS and pancreatic cancer. This is about as bad as that movie If I Can't. I never did a review on that, but If I Can't is on Tubi. Watch that as well. It's the same thing as far as like, damn. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember how this movie ended. I know that's not how I'm supposed to do as a reviewer. But he did end up going to jail. I know the mother got out. And as far as the main character, I don't know. But I'll say this also. The name of the movie is called Hurt People, Hurt People. I feel like, something else that happened. She couldn't get a hold of her boyfriend because he was avoiding her, so she slept with his brother and gave it to him. And then, like, after that, she was like, hurt people, and it's like, damn, yeah, hurt people, and you make movies that hurt people too. Shit. I can't, I apologize about this light. I think I got my ring light sitting right over here, but I have to tape it to the wall. Probably gonna have to do that like I used to do, 2-3 months ago before I moved. But I'm like, y'all you hurting everybody with this. Damn. Like I said, I don't know what to think about the movie because I'm not going to say it was a bad movie, but I can't say it's good because it was sad. So, but shout out to the actors, Miss Crystal the doll, and the guy that played her boyfriend. They actually go together in real life. I found that out because when I watch Tubi movies, I usually follow, like, my Instagram. I follow anybody that has to do with the movie industry that I run across, actors, directors, screenwriters, writers, and I follow them, and then I'll see their page or whatever. So shout out to that. I would love to do an interview with like couples that are actors and actresses that work together because, what's that girl? Her name is Makiva, and she goes with the guy, dark skin with locks. He wears it like on the sides of his head usually. They're together in real life as well. I said it'd be cool, like if I ever get known enough to interview couples that are in the industry together and see how that goes. But anyway, listen, if you want to boo-hoo cry, go ahead and watch Hurt People, dropped on Tubi. Check it out. Shout out to my 131 subscribers. Shout out to the rest of you as well who are not subscribed, but you can hit that button for me. I really appreciate it. Your girl is trying to get to 1,000 subs so I can start monetizing, okay? And when I start monetizing, I can get the money to get better equipment so it doesn't look like I'm filming in my room. Give me a little green screen and all that. Microphones and the whole work, all right? Peace and blessings to all of you watching. Until next time.